Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monster Movie Talk. This is Camp Kaiju, and we're talking about The Host. And I'm going to tell you what I liked about it, what I didn't, and what I found a little campy about this monster movie. So, the movie came out in 2006. It's a South Korean movie, actually, and it was directed by Bong Joon-ho, who actually just recently won the Oscar for Best Picture the year before this past one. So now he's like a known, at least well known over here, but he's been making some really dynamite films since, the aughts. Snowpiercer is a great one if you want to check that one out. But so The Host is something that's been on my radar for a while, and I knew I definitely wanted to add this to the Rex Mix month here on Camp Kaiju. So what I liked about it, first and foremost, was its serious tone. I watched it with my wife, and she said that this was just like a real movie that happened to have a monster in it, rather than a monster movie. And I really like that summation of this film. It quickly turns into just a family drama. The monster itself, as awesome as that creature design is, really falls to the back burner a little bit. It's still the driving catalyst for the horrors that this family is experiencing. But at its heart, it's a family drama about loss and love and what you do for your family, even if you may not always get along. So I really liked that. I liked the satire of the film. I'm going to shelve that. I'll get more into that, into the campiness, but it it takes a good look at of a society in lockdown during a virus pandemic, which was really really on the nose and hit some raw nerves in today's day and age that it would not have hit pre-pandemic, right? Like, they're wearing masks, they're paranoid when someone sneezes on them, and you're like, whoa, I thought this was a monster movie about a kaiju. Turns out it's a monster movie about a pandemic and the unknown that comes with that. And that's really what's scary about this movie. Another thing I liked is that it's really a scary movie. There's a lot of horror elements to it. And actually, so this is a great segue into not what's bad about it, not what I didn't like per se, just what maybe wasn't my cup of tea in the moment. So, spoiler alert, the movie takes a depressing turn at the end. Actually, watch this yourself. I won't spoil this. It's just, if you're looking for a good time, this isn't it. It's a thinker. It's a downer. It's done. It's a really good movie, and like you feel human emotion that sometimes is hard to feel. It's hard to accept. But at the end of the day, you're feeling human things: sadness, grief, depression, and you just got to take that for what it is. It's all human emotionality. So that just to that end, it wasn't exactly what I was wanting when I sat down to watch a monster movie, but it's what I got, and it was done really well, nonetheless. So what I found campy, I watched some videos about this movie, some other reviews, and they highlight all the comedic parts of the film. And without a doubt, there are funny moments. There's some really silly moments, like, oh, he's gonna go kill the monster, and then he drops his weapon, and you're like, no! Or the sister of the family, the older sister, she's got this bow and arrow, and it's like, that's cool, that's fun, that's silly. I'm digging that choice. There is some satire, like I said, in terms of the American government, which I found really interesting. How America is portrayed as this outside force that comes in and just wrecks this country's society and what they're doing. And as an American, it's so rare to get that point of view about our country. And I think that's one reason why I love foreign films. You just see the world in a different perspective. So it's not really campy, but I really liked it. And I think The Host is, by all, without a doubt, a classic. Go watch it, go rent it, pick it up, whatever. And then that's great. And then follow Camp Kaiju. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And next week, I'm going to cover a new film called Underwater from last year. So that looks like a scary movie. Check it out. We'll talk about it next week. All right. See you guys.